What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Airing It Out, your favorite air conditioning and plumbing podcast. We have a very special guest for you today. This might be my favorite guest that we've had on. I think he's gonna have a lot of great insight. He's looking real good today too. So guys, welcome our internal operations manager, Dan. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. All right, Dan, really cool to have you on. I've been wanting to get you on the podcast for a while. I think you might have some really valuable insight, both for me and also for everyone who's viewing at home. So, just really happy to have you. So, why don't we just go ahead and jump in if you're ready. First question for you. There's a lot of options out there as far as when it comes to like different makes, models, types, configurations of air conditioners. So, in your opinion, what's the best air conditioner that money can buy? Best air conditioner money can buy. Realistically, it's sort of like I don't know. There's a lot of different options as far as air conditioning you put in a house, right? For me, if I'm putting the ultimate system on my house, I'm a big fan of Lennox, which is primarily what we install. And I'd probably go with the Lennox, that SLP28 system. It's fully modulating. You can run all over the place as far as percentages. It kind of like fits your house, whatever you need. So I'd probably go with that Signature Series Lennox, super big system. Throw on there probably a pure air system, keep the air nice and clean. And I'd probably throw in a humidifier, especially this time of year. Everything's dried out, I'm dried out. House gets a little, just extra dry this time of year, especially with gas heat going on and stuff. So probably throw a humidifier on there. What else? That might be it. I'm sure there's probably some other stuff I could come up with, but that'd probably be my ultimate system. Okay, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. I think that's probably a pretty good option as far as comfort, not just as far as temperature, but as far as humidity and all that, and air quality and all that stuff's concerned. So you used to be an AC tech, right? So in your opinion, what are the three most exciting things about being an air conditioning tech and running service calls, maintenance calls out in the field? As far as the three most exciting things, so for me, I don't know if it's necessarily exciting. One of my favorite things was always getting to meet people. I love meeting new people every day, hearing their stories, especially some of our older clients, go into their homes and, they'd show off all the stuff they were proud of and show off, things from when they were in the war and all this stuff. And I really liked meeting people, hear their stories, talking to them. So that was always cool. Number two, maybe probably getting to solve problems. There's a lot of different things that could go wrong with an air conditioner or heating system, obviously. And it's not always as straightforward as walking up on something and thermostat's bad or filter's dirty or something like that. So for me, I liked really diving in and diagnosing systems and just really getting into how they work and getting them solved and getting them optimized, honestly. So even better than not broken is getting to be perfect, right? Number three, this might be, I don't know, it's not necessarily super applicable to the work that was being done, but I liked, being out around town all the time. I was a big fan of, getting to see different areas of town, stopping to eat lunch wherever I wanted to, rather than, what's nearby or what I brought with me. That was always cool. I always like driving in the rain, so anytime it rained, I always enjoyed that. So I know it's not necessarily HVAC related, but I did always enjoy, working out in Las Vegas. Oh, good answer. Yeah, no, it's funny because I also enjoy driving in the rain. I think it's kind of serene to be out, out on the road, as long as you're driving safely, right? You hear the raindrops falling on the van, put on some good music. It's a good experience, right? It doesn't all have to be about actually running the calls. It's only part of the day. So pretty cool insight there. So next question for you. Your girlfriend thinks you're not cool. So to fix this issue, what are you gonna do? You have three options here. First, you can become a celebrity rock star. Be like, Steven Tyler or what's that guy's name? Mick Jagger, right? Become a celebrity rock star. Or you become a decorated soldier. Can't name any, unfortunately. It's weird. You can name rock stars, not soldiers, doesn't matter. You can do that as number two. Or number three, you can become an HVAC tech at Best Air Conditioning Plumbing Repair. Which option do you choose? Well, if I had a girlfriend, I'd be in a lot of trouble because I'm married. But if my wife said I wasn't cool, what would I do? A rock star, that's probably fine. You know what I mean? Like it's probably, you get to travel a little bit, but you gotta stay up late. That sounds kind of exhausting. You don't get to beat your house a lot, so that doesn't sound so great. And I don't know, I feel like playing music would be kind of hard, you know? Seems like a challenge. Soldier, you know what I mean? Like, definitely respect what everyone's out there doing, but again, I like my bed too much. I like my bed, you know, I'm not a violent guy, so I don't know if I could hang in that career field for sure, but I think, you know, when it comes to being cool, what's cooler than air conditioning? You know what I mean? So for me, if I'm trying to be cool, if I'm trying to make other people cool, why wouldn't you go with the air conditioning route? I guess that's my answer. You know what? I somehow knew that was going to be your answer, but I still wanted to ask. You know, maybe you really would be cooler to be a rock star. But yeah, AC Tech, way to go. So on a related note, I need you to name one trade that you think is better than HVAC. Be any trade you can imagine. Which one is better than HVAC? Name a trade I think is better than HVAC. The only trade I could see being better than HVAC would be like, I don't know, if I traded like $5 for like a really big pizza, that's a pretty good trade. But as far as like industry trades, I don't think you're gonna beat it. Dan, I don't think you're gonna beat the HVAC. It's a funny trade. I love pizza. So you know what? I would also trade $5 for a delicious extra cheese pizza. Very interesting, Dan. If you could choose to speak to one type of animal, what kind of animal are you going to go with? And you know, you can talk, and they can talk back to you. So if you could have open communication with any type of animal, which animal are you going with? That's a hard one. I feel like there is a right answer. I just don't know super easy what it is. I mean, got a couple cats at home, so it'd be kind of cool to be able to talk to them. I'm a big fan of like apes, you know what I mean, and monkeys and stuff. So that would be kind of cool. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with cats. I think I would want to be able to talk to the cats. What would you talk to them about? What would I say to the cat? I don't know. I think I would just, I don't know. Maybe I just have normal conversations. Figure out what they've been saying for all these years. Maybe ask them to like grab me something out of the fridge. All right. So you train your cats to, I'm guessing, grab you like a beer from the fridge. Is that right? If they could. You know, I don't know if I could see that working out, but that would be quite a feat. If you get that worked out, invite me over. I'll come hang out. We can hang out and watch the cats make it happen. So of all the inventions, right? There's a lot of inventions out there. There's you know what I mean? There's turtlenecks, right? There's electric cars. There's all kinds of inventions. What do you think the most ridiculous invention is? I've been getting this ad on Instagram. Super weird. It's like this like spoon with a hole in it, right? And like they have like a bowl of meat, and they put the spoon into the meat, and like a little bit of meat comes up through the hole, and they take another spoon and scoop it. Apparently it's supposed to be some like easy way to make meat droppings. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if it's the most ridiculous. Yeah, that might be that. I think that I'm just gonna go with that one. I think that's, at least right now, currently, that's the most ridiculous invention that I'm aware of. Yeah, I mean, who's making enough meatballs that they have to have a specialized tool to make meatballs at home? To me, it sounds like I would just get frustrated trying to pick up that spoon and eat some cereal and just have it all fall out. But I guess there must be a demand if it exists, right? But that's pretty ridiculous. So next question, a little bit more serious for you. If you could choose anyone to be your mentor, who would you choose? I could choose anyone to pick as my mentor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give two answers. I think personal life, I was very fortunate to have my father as a mentor. I'm really grateful for everything that he taught me, and I definitely wouldn't be who I was without him. But when it comes to work, I mean, it sounds like the easy answer, but Jason, the president and owner of Best, is easily the most important mentor I've had in my professional life. I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at in my career, where I'm at with Best, and then therefore where I'm at in my personal life if it wasn't for him, meeting him, and all the wisdom that he's imparted onto me. Okay, yeah, well, that's a good answer though. That's a good answer. So up next, this one's really gonna make you think. How do you know when a disconnect is connected? How do you know when a disconnect is connected? Dan, are you asking me how do I know when a disconnect is connected? So when you take the cover off it'll say on. I guess that's one way. I guess I don't know if it's fully connected because of that. If the unit's running, you can guarantee it's connected. Yeah, so I guess the real answer is probably just use your meter. I guess I've been out of the field for a while. Use your meter. You can tell if it disconnects. Use your meter. If the disconnect is connected, is it still a disconnect? I think so, because that's how you disconnect it, but I like where you're going. Okay, so would you agree? People in the HVAC industry can be really cold, but it's one of the hottest industries to be in. I mean, we could take cold a lot of ways, right? For me, I mean, I don't know. I guess I've worked with some techs who are pretty cold, but it's definitely a hot industry to be in. I was having a conversation recently with some folks who are not in the field and were looking for a career change, and just from casually talking to them about what it's like to be in the field, what it's like to run calls, what it's like to, I don't know, just kind of do the everyday tech thing. I could tell that they were inspired to like, oh, maybe I should look into doing something like that. And these are people with like real established careers in other industries. So I can say this for sure, one of the hottest industries to be in. As far as if people are cold, I don't know. What do you think? You know what, Dan? I agree with everything you just said. That was spot on. What a great response. You know what? Did I tell you that you're looking handsome today, huh? You're doing great. I just want to say you're doing great. You're doing even better than I expected that you would, having you on here. So next question. In your opinion, which tool gets the job done better? The left-handed DeWalt drill or the right-handed Makita drill? So we're talking about the left-handed DeWalt drill or the right-handed Makita. You know, Dan, you know this better than anybody about me. I wasn't a drill guy. In the field, I didn't use a drill. One of my most important teachers getting into the industry, he always talked about the value of using hand tools whenever possible. So for me, take my right hand, throw away that right-handed Makita drill, take that left hand, throw away that left-handed DeWalt drill. I'm just grabbing a handful of nut drivers and we're gonna make it happen by hand. I knew you were gonna say that, right? Nut drivers get the job done better. You know, to everyone out there, young AC techs, use your hand tools, you know? That patience will breed a little bit of extra quality and pride in your work. So use the drill when you need to, but don't be afraid to use the nut driver. You're sleeping, right? Knocked out cold. All of a sudden you hear an explosion, middle of the night. What's going on? You look over, your AC unit just exploded outside. So who are you calling first? 911 or Best Air Conditioning Plumbing Repair? Is anyone hurt? Nope, nobody's hurt. No one's hurt. Is there a fire? Yeah, there's a small fire, but nothing that's too out of control yet. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting out there. I've had a fire extinguisher. I'm sure it's not expired. I've had it for a while. I've never had a chance to use it. You know, as bad as my cooking is, I've never lit anything on fire. So I'm grabbing that, I'm running outside, I'm putting a shirt on, I'm running outside with the fire extinguisher. I'm gonna put out that small fire and I'm calling Best. I'm saying, hey guys, my system, it's exploded. There was a small fire, don't worry, everything's cool, no one's hurt, the fire's out. I need you guys to come fix it. I think that's the move, right? That's what you gotta do. That's smart, you're a smart guy. So next, if you won the lottery, what's the very first thing you would do? I mean, you mean after I get the money? Yeah, after you get the money. I don't know, I mean, I'd probably buy my mom a house, I think. I'd probably buy my mom a house out here in Las Vegas. She's back in Cleveland and, you know, she'd love to be here, but, you know, housing market's kind of crazy right now. So I'd probably buy my mom a house first thing. Okay. Yeah, I think she would appreciate that. And, you know, that's a very selfless thought. You know, I thought maybe you were going to talk about more pizza trades, but hey, you know, we gotta handle the other stuff first. Hey, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll say as well, you're looking strong. You know, I'm really glad to have you on. You were I don't know, maybe our most personable, most fun, you know, dare I say, coolest guest we've had on yet. So I really appreciate you stopping by today. I know you're a busy man, but it means a lot that you were able to get here today. So last question, I know you know the name of the podcast. You comment on all the videos that go up and like all the posts and everything like that. So we're on airing it out, right? So you know what question's coming. When it's your turn to air it out, what's your go-to move? I know you have strong feelings on this, but what's your go-to move to air it out? Yeah, so I knew this question was coming. So for me, I'm a big fan, some of the classics, right? Courtesy flush a lot, frequently. have the fan going, both for scent and sound control. And from there, I think, I don't know, we've got a lot of candles around the house. I think candles kind of the move. It's not only does it kind of cover up any potential issues from a lack of airing it out, it's also just pleasant to have a candle going. So I think that trio is kind of the ultimate combo. And I challenge anyone to give me a better combo to air it out. I don't think it's gonna happen, but comments are open. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with those three. That's 100% accurate. So again, thank you, Dan. Thanks for coming on. It's been great to have you. Hope you'll come back again sometime. And thank you guys for watching, you know what I mean? If you have any thoughts on these questions, if you want to compliment Dan on how great he looks today, or what a good job he's doing, feel free to throw that down in the comments. But until we see you next time, don't forget, air it out. All right, Dan, thanks for coming out. I really appreciate you stopping by today. Hey, thanks, man. It was my pleasure.